All right, hey everybody, it's David Kramer, the Kramer Unstuck. I almost I have another channel called Critical Thinking Christian for those of you who have deconverted from Christianity, where I expose errors, inconsistencies, inaccuracies, total bullshit, and then so I have that channel. And I almost said that. Hold a second. Cleaned the house, but of course I was doing sanding here in this door, and now I got dirt all over the darn table. But anyway, it'll be all right. Which is going to be the name of this video. It'll be all right. Now, 2019 was when I started working on getting my ass unstuck from a lot of conditioning, mindset, bad mindset, shit like that. And last year, 2022, was the best year because it does take a while, especially if you're really got a deep dark hole that you're in. But yet, last year was the best year yet. And one of the things that I was working on to try to, because I needed to get a handle on it, was my temper. Because if you lose your temper time and time again, you're not in charge. It's in charge. So, and I'm not saying, that I don't get angry. Okay, I do get angry. There's enough bullshit in this world, and I think people should, especially this country, with our uniparty. We don't have a two-party system. We got a one-party system, and they're fucking all of us. And I think people should. I had a video against video games, professional sports, which I don't know if anybody even saw them, which probably would be the case because, I'm telling you to just get the fuck away from that shit. But I think people should focus on, how we as the people can get back, take our country back. Okay, it's possible. It's not too late. But anyway, we're working on getting my temper under my own control. And I forget when it was. I don't know if it was I think it was in the summertime. I was doing work and something kind of set me off, and I'm friggin' pissed. But all of a sudden, I'm standing there and I just tell myself, don't worry, it'll be all right. And immediately I calmed down. Which, that there kind of boggled my mind because normally it took a lot more. But over time of trying and failing, and up to that point, mostly failing, it was kind of but I believe in the law of attraction. Now, my former self, the Christian, would say, well, it's demonic. But here's the thing. I don't pray to anything. I don't expect good to happen or bad. Sometimes I expect bad to happen, knowing what I'm dealing with, but, I'm not just walking around expecting it. It's kind of like, I don't know if people that deal with maybe when the moon's full. Sometimes full moon does affect me. There are people that get affected by that, That's why they call it lunacy. But anyway, I realized a little while after that it's pretty much, that's what it is. See, I've been focused on not letting my anger control me, but I wasn't really, what do you want to say? I wasn't really obsessed about it. where you shouldn't get obsessed about shit that you want to quit, okay? It's kind of like people that, okay, say you have a drinking habit and you're getting drunk all the time and you got family members that are whining to you about stop drinking, you ought to stop drinking, you ought to stop, that nagging until finally it just gets to a point where you're like, all right, I'm going to stop drinking. You don't want to stop drinking, but you're going to stop drinking because these jackasses who think that that's the best way to deal with your problem, just so you can get them off your fucking back. And then eventually, guess what happens? You go back to it because it wasn't your choice. You didn't make a decision. You didn't get to that point where you said, I'm done. So that's how it is with the law of attraction. I don't get obsessed over shit. I don't let it, I got to stop this because I can't, well, that's going to just make it worse. So, kind of lost my train of thought there. So that, I like the way that is because now that's pretty much what I do. And this isn't a pie in the sky, rose-colored glasses kind of shit. Because, yeah, things can go really bad. And, yeah, you'll have a sick feeling in your stomach. I mean, I remember when I had a DUI. Okay, I didn't know what the hell was going to happen. I know that Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, I thought, well, that's going to be pretty bad. Well, I found out that they're just a tad more lenient than Lebanon County. Lebanon County, Pennsylvania, they really want to, prove that they're tough on it, even though they got so many repeat offenders that it just proves that they're not. Okay, but I had that DUI. And I went before a magistrate to get my initial, what do they call that? Preliminary, is it? Yeah, I forget. But he gave me the whole, this will be your bond. This is what you'll have to pay if you fail to appear and all that stuff. And at the time, I didn't really know what the hell was going on. I looked at the amount of money. I'm like, what the hell? And then when I read through it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to appear for everything. I'm not going to, that's my fucking duty now. So, but anyway, that there was a situation that, eventually just I realized what's going to happen, and then boom, everything was all right. Now, boy, I tell you what, all of a sudden, all day long, barely any traffic. Now I start this and, but you know what? It'll be all right. But anyway, that's what you need to do. You need to just look at life. I'm taking, like I said, from someone who, most of my life was my temper, anxiety, depression controlled me. Where now, when you're moving in a positive direction, that law of attraction, things will just fall into place. So that's pretty much all I got for this video, I think so. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, everything will be all right. And until next time, I'm David Kramer, and this is Kramer Unstuck.